Welcome! Nandito po tayo sa Lanao del Sur, dito tayo sa Marawi City, dito tayo sa provincial capital ng Lanao del Sur at puntahan natin yung tinatawag nating Maranao Room at marami pang other produkto galing po dito sa Lanao del Sur. Tara, check natin. So, nandito tayo sa ito yung tinatawag na Maranao Room. It's called Maranao Room kasi lahat ng gamit na nakikita niyo dito ay gawa ng mga artisans dito sa Lanao del Sur at Marawi City. Bale, this is the replica of yung mga dating mga design ng kama ng mga sinaunang panahon. Ito yung sword hilt. This is actually owned by my great-grandfather. He served as one of the senators during the Commonwealth. He was a member of the 1935 Philippine Constitution. His name is Sultan Saramain Senator Alonto. So actually this was passed on to him by his, if I'm not mistaken, by his grandfather as well. Ito pong mga plates, binigay po yan as a present ni General Pershing when he was still the captain. So pupunta na tayo sa Aak Museum sa Mindanao State University. Doon natin makikita yung history ng Lanao del Sur. Yun po yung isang lugar kung saan repository po ito ng lahat ng mga bagay na importante sa mga Maranao, kultura, tradisyon at kasaysayan ng Lanao del Sur. Tara! Nandito tayo sa loob ng Aak Museum. By the way, Aak Museum was donated by Aga Khan.
Aak the Fourth.
Yes, please. Yes. So Aga Khan the Fourth donated this museum as a repository of all the the Maranao culture. Yes. This is my grandfather. He's the author of the Mindanao State University. He fought for the creation of this institution. Actually, Mindanao State University, this is the main campus. So this is my grandfather. This is the author when he was serving as one of the senators. And that's the first president of MSU, Dr. Isidro. Dr. Isidro used to be the dean of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy in UP University of the Philippines, Diliman. Oh, so ito, nakita nyo kanina yung sa Maranao Room, di ba? So medyo modern yon, replica lang yon kasi ginawa yun bago-bago lang. Pero ito, nakita niyo talaga, it's the old rustic piece of wood, slab, carved na sa sides to form the yung square shape ng bed higaan ng sultan. So, nandito na tayo sa Municipality of Marantao. I-check natin yung isa sa mga proyekto natin, yung Convention Center para sa Lanao del Sur. Hindi lang sa munisipyo ng Marantao, it's a provincial wide yung service niya. It's a convention center. So, nandito po tayo. As you can see, under construction pa siya. This is the phase 1. I hope that we can construct a much bigger convention center that would parallel also those convention centers in other cities in Mindanao.
Actually, yung Maranto kasi may emission mga 3 kilometers emission yan. So napakalaking bagay sa ganito. So phase 1 pa tayo, marami pa sigurong bibigay sa amin ni Congressman Sia.
So, dinala po tayo dito. Buti na lang, sinamahan tayo ng tourism officer ng Municipality of Marantau, si Miss Nidan Makatoon. Ang Lake Lanao pala is included in the 5 ancient lakes of the world. Diba? So, pinagmamalaki po ng Pilipinas ang Lake Lanao dahil nasali po tayo sa 5 na ancient lake sa buong mundo. So nandito ho tayo sa, I think, the oldest turugan. Ito, nasa 200 years old na po ito. And this is already declared by the National Museum as one of the
National Cultural ng Pilipinas.
Yes. Ang galing, no? 200 years old. Buhay pa rin. At nagagamit rin po ng mga tao. May mga pamilya na rin ho dito. Dito lang ho yan, sa Lanao del Sur. It's lunchtime na. Check natin sa isa sa mga popular restaurants dito sa Marawi City, Lanao del Sur, ang farm grill. No? Of course, 100% certified na halal yung mga pagkain nila. Tingnan natin kung ano yung magandang cuisine nila, ano yung mga magandang pagkain nila. So, tara na! Okay, so nakita naman natin yung mga sinaserve nila mga pagkain dito, no? Lahat po ito halal. Halal po itong lahat ng pagkain dito. Of course, it is are all local cuisine. Maranao po yung cuisine na ito. Starting from this dish, ito po ay tilapia na inihaw at nilagyan ng gata na sabaw. Inaluban, ang tawag po dito, inaluban tilapia. Ito po, of course, yung famous na randang. No? Ito po ay randang, beef randang. Then I guess this one also is beef randang. Ito po yung pisawawan badak. Ibig sabihin, yung nangka sa Tagalog, no? It's a jackfruit, tapos hinaluan po yan ng salted na fish, no? Yung tuyo. Tapos nilalagyan po ng sabaw. Mostly makikita mo, mapapansin nyo, white rice, kuning. Kasi ang yellow po sa Maranao is, it symbolizes royalty, no? And then, pag mga special occasion, talagang nilalagyan ng yellow, no? Yung turmeric para magkaroon ng yellow color. So only in farm grill, dito po sa Marawi City, pinagmamalaki po namin ito. So, nandito na tayo sa National Power Corporation, yung tinatawag nating Agus 1. No, ito yung hydroelectric plant complex nila. So, nandito tayo sa loob ng Agus 1 hydroelectric complex. No? Dito yung mga turbines, no? Engineer, at dito kino-convert yung tubig into power supply.
Dito po sa Agusuan, mayroon po tayong dalawang generating units, capable po ng 40 megawatt each. As you said po, kung doon po sa Lake Lanao mismo natin yung source,
yes, source.
na ginagawa nating power.
Yes. So, nandito tayo sa Provincial Capital Complex kung saan nandito rin yung aking district office.
So ano ba yung mga services na binibigay natin dito?
Mostly yung sa MAIP and AIX and yung sa Tupad. And yun yung normally ang pupunta talaga dito is yung humihingi ng assistance, medical assistance. Kasi swerte tayo dahil nandito ang medical center, no? May Pakpak Medical Center. By the way, pina-upgrade na rin natin ang may Pakpak Medical Center from the from its previous 400 bed capacity. Pasalamat tayo kay Speaker Martin Romualdez dahil through his leadership, ang na-priority po, no, na-prioritize po yung pag-upgrade ng Amay Pakpak Medical Center from 400 to 800 bed capacity. At the same time, yung mga binibigay po natin ng mga medical assistants, scholarships, yung mga educational assistants sa ating mga estudyante, ay of course nanggagaling po ito sa pamimigay ng ating Speaker of the House, Speaker Martin Romualdez. So, welcome to Lanao del Sur. Wow. This is the first town sa Giaran. So yan, to your left, Kong, is the NTC, Agus 1. Oo. So dito talaga yung first na turbine. So, kung Lordan, puntahan natin yung signage ng Kilometer Zero. Pero nandito tayo, dinaanan natin yung sa Provincial Livelihood Training Center. Dito kasi natin pinapartner ang TESDA, yung sa dressmaking, yung mga binibigyan natin assistance sa mga recipients natin. So, dito nila yung house, dito yung training center ng TLDC. So, maganda kasi malapit lang din yung Kilometer Zero, so pwede natin lakarin. So, pababa. Ito actually yung public library. Ito ang public library, and ito yung sa tourism office. So, it's like a one-stop shop. So ito yung reference, makita mo, one of the main features of Marawi City, Marawi City is actually the capital of Lanao del Sur, it's part of my district. So makikita mo, Kilometer Zero, this is the original reference point of all roads in Mindanao. Kasi nung pumasok yung mga Americans, it's actually a colonial heritage from the Americans. So pagpasok ng mga Americans dito, they chose Marawi City as their center for their administration ng American occupation. Sa Amay Pakpak Medical Center, again, nung time ng mga Americans, matagal na kasi that was established in 1902, yung hospital. So it's actually, yes, ginawa ng hospital ng mga Americans, doon nila pinapa-admit yung mga soldiers nila. Of course, kung kailangan ng tinamaan din kasi kami ng yung tinatawag nilang cholera. Tinamaan din kami ng cholera, yeah. 100 years old. Tinamaan din kami ng cholera dito. Tapos karamihan, of course, na-admit, so ginawa nila tong hospital. It's a public, it's a public hospital. Yeah, dahil sa cholera in 1902, umabot na ata ng mga 1950s. So, it was actually established during the Americans. Assalamualaikum. It was actually established during the Americans. And when my father became the congressman in 90s, he converted this into a medical center, yung provincial hospital. So, naging medical center siya. And then when my brother became congressman, he converted it from I think nasa 80 bed space, ginawa niyang 400 bed capacity. So ngayon, because of the direction ng ating Department of Health na magkaroon sila ng mga specialty medical departments, kinonvert natin ito. Kasama ka, author ka din dito. Pinuportahan mo ako, we converted this into a 800 bed capacity.
So ngayon, 800 na siya?
Yeah, hopefully we are looking at the version of the Senate once na mag-file din sila ng version, pero pasado na sa House. No?
Nice.
So, Amay Pakpak Medical Center. During the pandemic, isa ito sa mga referral hospitals dito sa Central Mindanao. So, this is the Amay Pakpak. It was named Amay Pakpak Medical Center after the Amay Pakpak. Si Amay Pakpak is a local hero who resisted the coming in of Spanish. And,
so, matagal na siya?
Matagal na siya. So, after dito, punta tayo sa most affected area. Yung sinasabi nilang kinonvert into a peace park para makita natin how yung ongoing rehabilitation has progress, no? So tara, punta tayo doon. So, nandito na tayo, kung Lord Dan, sa ito yung business district talaga ng Marawi. This used to be the center of trade in Marawi. So, nung karoon ng gyera, tawag nila dito is the main battle area. Ngayon, because of the rehabilitation, ito yung tinatawag na most affected area. Dito yung portion ng city na yung 24 barangays na heavily affected during the siege. That's why it's called the most affected area. So, ito yung Rizal Park. So, nandito tayo sa sinasabi nilang ground zero. Makita mo yung mga public spaces, yun ang inuna nila na i-rehabilitate. Kasi yung mga individual houses dyan, nag-aantay pa yan ng compensation packages. At alam ko, isa ka sa very avid supporter ng compensation. Oo. Bali si Congressman Lordan, for the information of our viewers, Congressman Lordan, son of Cagayan de Oro, has been very supportive of our effort from the House to allocate for a sizable portion of our budget to, rightly so, compensate the victims. Yeah, Marawi. Kung mapapansin mo, those are individual houses. They're still waiting for the compensation packages. So ito yung ginawa ng LGU din ng Marawi City, Mayor Mahul. Ito yung mga projects na, of course, the funding is from the national government to the Task Force Pangon Marawi. Ngayon kasi, naiba na yung Task Force Pangon Marawi, ginawa under the Office of the President. So it's a presidential advisor on the rehabilitation of Marawi City.
Committee on Rehabilitation of Marawi. Paano na yung rehabilitation natin ngayon?
Yeah.
Paano pa tayo makatulong?
Una, papasalamat ako sa iyo, Kung Lord Dan, dahil isa ka sa mga active supporters ng rehabilitation ng Marawi and yung compensation ng mga victims. Papasalamat din tayo dahil for the first time, this is actually the first Congress, under 19th Congress, it's actually the first time since the war broke out, since Marawi siege, na yung si Speaker nagkaroon ng ad hoc committee on Marawi rehabilitation and victims compensation to specifically mag-monitor, mag-supervise, focus sa Marawi rehabilitation under Speaker Martin Romualdez. Yeah, first time. Yes, first time. And talagang nag-create si Speaker ng isang dedicated na committee para every step of the way ma-appraise tayo, ma-monitor ang House of Representatives kung ano yung movement ng rehabilitation. Because ultimately, it all boils down to the issue of budget. Diba? Kung how much is being allocated to the rehabilitation. Tayo naman ang nag-approve din ng budget sa House. So si Speaker talagang kailangan, sabi niya, kailangan matutukan ng Marawi. And we are very thankful to Speaker Martin Romualdez. And under this administration also, we are very thankful to President Bongbong Marcos kasi yung original na setup ng Task Force Bangon Marawi, yung interagency, ang medyo challenge na nakita natin doon is yung delay of the releases of fundings. So it actually caused delays. No? Maganda kasi sa under President Bongbong Marcos is ginawa niya under the Office of the President para yung releasing of funds mas madali. And the pinpointed talaga kung ano yung mga remaining projects and ano yung mga kailangan ng mga agencies na tumutok. So ang focus ngayon ni President Bongbong Marcos is 1, housing, 2, yung water supply, and 3 is the electric supply, power supply.
Tapos naka-coordinate yung ad hoc committee niyo with the Office of the President.
Yes, exactly. So we're very thankful to the administration and of course kay Speaker Martin Romualdez kasi andoon yung assurance that under the 19th Congress, the House of Representatives will be a partner of Marawi City, LGU Marawi City and the province of Lanao del Sur in the continuous effort of really rehabilitating and reconstructing the city. Committed talaga siya. Yeah. And we are very thankful to our members ng ad hoc, lalo na ikaw. And nandito ka, si Congressman Lordan, and of course, yeah, and of course, Speaker Martin Romualdez. Nandito tayo, Kong Lordan, sa tinatawag nilang Grand Mosque. But it's actually Jami'u Mindanao Al-Islami. This was established by my...
Yung name ng mosque.
Yeah, Jami'u Mindanao Al-Islami. This was established in the 50s by my late grandfather, Senator Dumukro Alonto. So ito yung... Dito rin nagkaroon ng medyo intense na bakbakan. Kasi yung mga members ng terrorist organization, they were able to take over itong mosque na to. Oo. And then finally, when it was overrun and recovered by the military, first thing that was rebuilt is actually this mosque. So para siyang, parang pagpasok mo dito, parang wala ka sa Pilipinas. No? Parang feel niyang vibe na sa Middle East ka. Diba? And this used to be the largest mosque in the Philippines before. Pero ngayon, mayroon na sa Cotabato City, yung dinonate din ni Bulkia, no? Sultan Bulkia. And now they're constructing the biggest mosque in Asia in Zamboanga City. Wow. Sa distrito naman ni Majority Leader, Congressman Manix Dalipe. So, just 20-30 feet away from the Grand Mosque, dito kung saan ako lumaki. It's actually our ancestral house. Dito talaga ako lumaki. Oo. Dito rin nalibing yung grandfather ko, si late Senator Dumukro Alonto.
Kung siya, saan tayo next?
So doon, dadalhin kita doon sa mga local weavers natin sa Dayawan. So tara, check natin. Kung nandito na tayo sa Barangay Dayawan, punta tayo sa yung local weaving station nila dito sa Dayawan para makita natin paano talaga ginagawa. Oo. Ito, Kong Lordan, yung manual na weaving. Ang tawag namin is kapangaol. O gitod, no?
Yes.
Pagaol. Aol is to weave.
Talaga yung mukha niya.
Sige. Okay. Ganda.
Nandito tayo sa Mindanao State University, main campus in Marawi City. So we have, ang MSU kasi we have 11 external campuses. But ito yung main.
Campuses dito yan, sa
Dito.
Marawi rin.
Hindi, may sa Naawan, may sa General Santos, meron sa Palawan. Just
Okay.
simply. So ito yung sinasabi nilang MSU was established in 1961. It's the melting pot of the South. Kasi
Melting pot.
dito yung mga settlers, dito nag-aaral, yung outside, not necessarily students from Marawi City, but even outside, mga indigenous cultural communities, dito rin nag-aaral, mga Muslim. So this is actually the home of the tribe peoples in Mindanao. That's why called the melting pot of the South. Tribe peoples in Mindanao. The cultural minorities, the settlers, and the indigenous Muslim communities. So we are proud that the Mindanao State University's main campus is here in Marawi City, in our district, no? Lanao del Sur.
It's very nice.
Very nice ang campus. Yeah. So welcome to the guest house of the province of Lanao del Sur. Nandito tayo sa inside the provincial capital. So this is where we're going to have our lunch. So these are all authentic Maranao cuisine. Ito, kita mo, yellow rice. Nilalagyan niya ng turmeric para magkulay siyang yellow. Kasi yung yellow sa Maranao is it represents, symbolizes royalty. So pag importante yung guest mo, well, mga guest mo, gusto mong course, you want to be hospitable to them. Yellow yung normally na sinaserve na pagkain. So lahat to nahaluan ng turmeric. Yes, it's royalty. Since you are a very important guest, it's royalty. So ito, it's tilapia. It's called, ito, ang tawag dito is piarn. Piarn. Oh, so, sabaw, tapos nilalagyan din ng ng turmeric para magkulay yellow siya. So masarap, lahat ng masarap. Ito randang. Ito, yes, ito pita pa bakas. Alam mo yung charcoal grilled na tuna? Tapos, yes. And then, nilalagyan ng palapa. So, tas, of course, nihaluan din ng turmeric para magka-turmeric. I'm sorry, hindi turmeric, that's it. And, ito, of course, ito yung pindialokan, yung famous na pag manok, normally native na manok Bisaya na manok. Tapos, yung coconut grate, ihalo, then turmeric naman para just to make it appear yellow, no? And ito, and at pa, ito yung sinasabi nilang pisasatin, yung bangos ba to or tuna? It's either bangos or tuna. So tinatanggalan ng laman, hinahaluan ng kunting palapa. Tapos they form it into circle by using their palm. Pinapress nila and then fried. So masarap siya. Alam ko, gutom ka na. Of course, kinilaw. Yeah, so let's eat. Bon appetit. So, Kung Lordan, ito yung after ng lunch, of course, may dessert, di ba? So, ito ay authentic Maranao dessert, delicacies. Ito, tawag dito, tiatag. Ito, amik. Ito, perkambing. Ito, tamukonsi. And don't ask me kung what are they made of. Kasi parang magkaalam ko, niyog, rice, budik. Of course, dudul. Di ba? So, parang yan yung cake namin. And wala yan kung walang pares na na Cocoa Maranao. So, nandito po ito yung Cocoa Maranao. Ito actually, in 2013, nanalo sila sa Paris Culinary Chocolate Competition. So, they actually won the contest. So, ito, yung mismong cocoa, pinaplant nila, harvest sa bayang, 1 town. It's really locally made. So, paki-pour na rin ng wife ko. Baka hindi tayo award-winning. So, see, hindi lang sa Lanao del Sur, hindi lang puros yung mga usual na nababalitaan natin sa mga news, mainstream news na medyo hindi magandang balita. We actually have something that we can be proud of. Like we're harvesting organic and locally produced cocoa. Call it Cocoa Maranao, and then we won in the Paris. Yeah, and we are fortunate dahil nandito si Ma'am City. Maybe Ma'am City can join us also. And we also produce a chocolate bar made of cocoa. Ito po, Cacao Maranao. So it's 150% milk chocolate. Yes, mas marami-rami pa siyang marami pang mga flavors, no? Ito, binaning chocolate. Binaning means yellow. So, sabi ko sa'yo, mainit tayo ng binaning. Di ba, Ma'am City? Tapos may 70% dark chocolate. And meron pang palapa. Chocolate. See? So, these are all locally made, produced from Lanao del Sur. Okay, so bago dumating si Congressman Lordan, dinala muna natin yung audience natin sa view deck, sa Marantao, para makita natin yung 180 degrees panoramic view ng lake. Pumunta din tayo sa yung ginagawa natin, isa sa mga proyekto natin, yung convention center. At pinuntahan din natin yung oldest na preserved by the Philippine Museum na cultural heritage dito sa Pilipinas, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, yung oldest turugan, no? 200 years old na turugan na buti na lang na preserve, no? At nakita natin yung design. Pumunta rin tayo sa Aak Museum, sa MSU, Mindanao State University, para to walk through yung history ng Lanao del Sur and the Maranao people. At makita natin yung mga instruments ng Maranao, yung from brasswares to musical instruments, to, basically and essentially kung ano yung kultura ng Maranao people and yung introduction, of course, of the Islamic teachings in Islamic belief. So far, Kong Lordan, kumusta yung pasyal mo dito sa Marawi City?
I like it. Yung weather dito, maganda. Malamig.
Nice.
Sarap dito actually.
Oo.
And then nakapunta din tayo doon sa KM0, Kilometer 0 na parang starting point ng,
Yes.
ng mga roads.
Oo.
Very interesting. And then yun, I really enjoyed my stay here sa Lanao del Sur. And dito din sa Marawi, makita naman natin yung view. It's very beautiful. Okay, so Kong Zia, saan tayo sa susunod?
Well, abangan natin yan kasi sikreto pa yan. Pero of course, in-invite natin ang audience natin na to join us here sa Young Guns on the Move every Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Congress TV and PTV4. Ay, sangi po salamat to.
The district of the handsome congressman of Lanao del Sur.
Siyempre, kamag-anak ko to. Sabihin talaga niya na handsome. Kasi kamag-anak ko. Anyway, marami pong salamat,
Thank you so much
Attorney
po.
Alin, na yun po natin makikita. And we will walk through, ano yun natin? Sorry, ulit.